Wherapy. Therapy wherever, whenever.
So, the first point that I want to make is that your 40s is about the grand restructuring of your life. Yeah. No matter what we do in our 30s, we end up regretting it to some extent or second guessing it in our 40s. And I think we have the right to second guess in order to improve our lives. Yeah? Whether we've assimilated into a family and become one with other people, or we've chosen to go the lonely road and pursue a career, we end up questioning our choices in our 40s, and we end up making big changes. Yeah, our 40s is essentially a period that we're FOMOing to the max. Yeah, we're afraid of missing out on what life has to offer. In the future, we don't quite know what it is. We don't know what to expect, and we don't know what we to expect of ourselves. But we want to make a drastic change to avoid our soul becoming a fossil. Yeah, the fossilization of our soul. So we go into a panic, and we are impregnated with the notion of an illusion of action. Yeah, we have to take action, and in the milder cases, they might buy new clothes, buy a car. They might also start training, start working out, get new hobbies. In the more extreme cases, you might change your job entirely. You might also go back to school. You might decide to have a new kid. Or some people decide to end their relationship to their partner or cheat on their partner. Our 40s is also a period of time where we can kind of connect to other people in our 40s because they're also in a process of reevaluating and reflecting on their lives. So it's easier to get to their emotional core, and we form stronger bonds with people, fewer people, but we form very strong bonds with them. And these might be people that we meet at work, people that we meet at one of our activities, or a restaurant that we frequent. And we end up falling in love with them, and we end up thinking that, well, now I've spent my 30s committing myself to a family, and I've kind of lost touch with myself. So now I'm going to see if I'm worthy of loving for the person that I am, and not for what I can provide. So I'm going to pursue this relationship, this new relationship. And there, the old family becomes an object that's standing in the way. So we become resentful towards our family, and that creates some sort of friction in the family system. And there's a lot of bitterness and a lot of resentment that goes on at home. And this is the period of time when a lot of couples seek therapy, and a lot of individuals become depressed and also seek help in many different forms. So it's a period of grand, or great rather, restructuring. That was my first point. Now on to my second point.